another question on governance today. Okay, the question is a straightforward question which is on citizen charter. So it says citizen charter is a movement to empower people to get better services from government organization. Discuss, right? So it is talking about citizen charter. Now, do you know something about the movement? Let me explain that in very brief. 1992 UK, John Major's government started the initiative of citizen charter. This is where the initiative was started, and one of the most successful citizen charter is only available in UK. So worldwide this citizen charter movement started, and one of the countries absolutely was India, which took in the idea of citizen charter from that of UK. So in 1996 and 1997, in the Chief Ministers Conference and the Chief Secretaries Conference, the idea of citizen charter as a movement was mooted and was given a concrete shape. So it started getting a concrete shape from this period in India. Now, if we look at citizen charter, what exactly is a charter? A charter is a command. Remember, in modern India, we read like 31st December 1600, Queen Elizabeth will give the charter to trade in East. So the Britisher will start coming from the Cape of Good Hope in the East direction. So similarly, a charter is a command, but here it is not a command for citizens. No, rather it is a command for a public organization. It is a command for public organization. And why this command is given? This command is given so as to serve citizens in better way. This is the idea of citizen charter. So it's a document which talks about the service to be delivered to the citizen by public organization in terms of command by that particular organization. When we look at citizen charter, any citizen charter will have three things. First is a vision and mission statement. Vision means ultimately what it wants to achieve. Mission is how it is going to achieve it. Ends means wala funda hai. ठीक है? Second, it will talk about the subjects on which services will be delivered. And third, basically it will talk about responsibilities of citizens. Responsibility of citizens. So not only it will talk about what the government organization has to provide, because this side is talking about what government organization or public organization will provide, rather it also talks about the other side. So not only the supply side but also the demand side. This particular idea of a document is called as citizen charter. Got it? So citizen charter means whenever there is a interaction of people with public organization serving the citizen through some product or services, citizen paying some money for being served, there has to be some commitment by the public organization wherein it will state the vision and mission, the subjects on which services are provided, and it will also jot down the responsibilities of citizen. That is what a citizen charter is. Okay. Now, what are the advantages of a citizen charter? So the first advantage of a citizen charter is it brings accountability, transparency, and responsiveness in administration. So you look at that vision and mission statement, the subjects over which services will be provided. What it is doing? It is trying to promote nothing but accountability, because they are answerable now that we have to provide this service. They are bringing transparency that we have to do it. Otherwise, सरकारी में क्या होता है? चलता है attitude. तुम हमारा क्या कर लोगे? And then comes responsiveness, because there is a time domain on which those services are to be provided. So basically, if we look at all of these 3 points, you can remember the salient feature of good governance. So what Citizen Charter is trying to promote? It is trying to promote good governance in a country. That is the first point. What other advantages it has? Second, it helps the government to survive due to market emergence. See, 1991 LPG reforms. So you have entry of private sector in all the spheres of life except a few. Now you see BSNL and Vodafone fighting. Now how can BSNL survive the huge amount of technical expertise and funding and international experience and managerialism and professionalism which Vodafone will bring? That can be done by equally competing with the same competence with Vodafone. How that can be done? If Vodafone is saying that I will provide you network and call drop pay, I will give you penalty, BSNL should also do it. And where that has to be stated? That has to be stated in the Citizen Charter. So it will help the government survive. Otherwise, people will not trust BSNL and go for Vodafone. Right? So even in this LPG era, it will help survive the market pressure. Third thing and the most important thing is it will make the bureaucratic mindset to change. When there is no commitment, there is no documentation, people don't know anything. So the bureaucrats, they act like masters. They say that we don't care. We'll provide you. ठीक है 6 महीने में हो जाएगा. वरना आइएगा देखेंगे चाय पानी पिएंगे. But the problem is citizens need to be delivered these services. With Citizen Charter, this mindset will change because there is something which is hanging on a wall which says that for a driving license, the maximum period is 30 days. On the 31st day, the person will come and say, sir, bahar to laga rakha hai, apne kiya kyun nahi? Fourth, it helps in organizational control, coordination and decision making. Now, whenever something is stated, definitely that cannot be stated on air. Back of the scene, behind the curtains, the employees of the organization with their leaders and the mechanism they have, they had to be very much in coordination. Otherwise, how they will supply any service or good on time? So they have to refine their strategies, they have to increase their coordination, they have to make the decision making strong and faster. So Citizen Charter will definitely bring in that kind of professionalism in public organization. And then comes, it gives choice to people, hence value for money. Before Citizen Charter, what used to happen? People used to go to public organization and they will buy it. They have no option. Government bank, SBI is there. That is why only इतने सारे खाते हैं SBI में, right? Market competition करेगा तो फिर कहाँ होगा? You look at the rise of HDFC and ICICI. Why that? Because of service delivery, quality of public service delivery. SBI is completely lacking it. Even if you have to change one phone number, where you get a SMS, you need to visit their office. So why you will go for it? ICICI वाला घर पे आके change करके जाएगा. You get it? So people will realize value for money because they will have choice. जाएं कि नहीं जाएं. Right? So Citizen Charter is more of a partnership between the people and the government. The government need to understand it, and then whatever challenges it has, there are many challenges to Citizen Charter, like they are never published or they are always published in English. So vernacular people, they do not understand it. There is no stakeholder consultation while making a Citizen Charter. There is no yearly revision. It is more of a top-down model. Boss बोल दिए, लोग कर रहे हैं. There is no training and awareness of the staff itself. लोगों को ही पता नहीं है चार्टर क्या झूल रहा है. ठीक है? So there are different kind of challenges to Citizen Charter. Those needs to be tackled in order to make this movement a successful movement. Got it? This is the idea behind the question. The answer will start with a structure, which is the keyword introduction is Citizen Charter. Then you talk about how this movement has advantages. So talk about the points and then conclude exactly what has to be done to make Citizen Charter a more effective instrument, or a basic conclusion saying the importance of Citizen Charter. It's a 10 marker. We'll keep it low but with good points. Very recently in June 2021, a Citizen Charter for Gram Sabha has been made by Ministry of Panchayati Raj. You can cite the example also, a most current and relevant example. Got it?